He doesn't have Disruption at level 1. He opted for the Poison, but he is already level 2.
Does have it now. Looks like they maybe want to kill off that boar and then go for the Disrupt into Arrow combo. Arrow coming through. It's a nice connection there. Good surround by Pylai. Swindles going to have a very tough time making it out here with the leap coming through. Swindles will be brought down. So first blood to Secret. Pretty straightforward stuff there from the Shadow Demon Marana.
However, it's really bad though because he doesn't need the help of the Enchantress. So Enchantress can the death, but not a big deal. It's very good if you want to keep harassing the Tiny.
Well, Swindles, he's becoming the punching bag here for Secret. At least that's the goal as they move in. Onto the Beastmaster, leap forward from Arteezy. Has the arrow ready. Lets it fly. It will connect the level 3 Starfall as well. Tough to juke there at that point as he was pretty far committed to the tree line, but unable to dodge the arrow, will go down.
Yeah, if he had an Iron Talon, maybe he could have eaten that tree and hit in that pocket. That's a tough gank to dodge.
Yeah, he kind of like pinned himself there up against the trees, unfortunately. Now the tower likely to drop is Puppey, taking point on this one. Last hit will go to Arteezy, most likely, as the Disruption comes through. They set up with another arrow, another connection on Handskin, and down he too goes, and the tower as well. So compLexity giving a little something extra away to Secret. 3-1 now the score. All the while, Bulba just getting his levels up top.
Just get more items up and not die as much as...
Oh, Swindles caught out again. The Disruption is going to buy time for these TPs that are coming in, though. Arrow will connect, but the turn from Limp, looking for a bit more with Z-Freak joining the fray as well. Will they be able to get the follow-up? Boulder Smash, they do, and then they latch onto Arteezy. They will bring him down. Chessie almost dying. The Slark explodes in the midst of it. The double Starfall will end up dying to the Marana, but Z-Freak chasing forward again, has the Boulder Smash ready to go here, and just a moment is going to try to focus the Pylai die down. Chasing deep on the Shadow Demon. Puppey just kind of ignoring it, farming up the mid lane here. A long toss. Swindles in deep. He whiffs on the axes on the way in, but drags them back on the way out to secure the kill. Will end up costing them the Beastmaster as Limp sacrifices him to Secret. In the end, there are 2 for 2, but it's 2 cores for a support. And the backup is coming, though. Now Shadow Demon going to be the first one in. Quick TP out. Envy, nope, not going to happen. Swindle slams the door on that, gets the roar off. The heal bomb comes through. Arrow, though, hitting only the boar. They'll use the Moonlight Shadow to try and disengage, but Bulba's here. The front line tanker, he gets off a Ravage, connects on 3. They're going to bring down the Earth Spirit, looking for a bit more. Swindle's low, great grave there by Handskin to keep him alive, but is he able to turn the battle? Chessie also dropping low to impetus damage as he lays into Arteezy. They've only so far gotten the Enchantress kill. A 2 for 1 thus far, but with Ravage committed, they can look for a bit more. Bulba low, up and down. The Watermelon will crack. compLexity hang on, they prevent the Roshan. And the Ravage is down now, Ben, so Secret might think twice about walking back in.
That was really good by compLexity. They had like... So I think as a response, Secret should start hitting the T3, so the cores are forced to go back.
Although, Chessie moving on in here. It's going to bring Pylai very low, Disruption cooling down. Has no TP. He does get the self-disrupt off. Blink Dagger's going to be ready. Is the timing right? Yes, sirree. Chessie finding the solo kill. And meanwhile, they've also dragged Puppey in a bit too far. Secret feeding away 2 kills. Something compLexity will happily take and use to hang on for now. They'll use the Moonlight Shadow to try and disengage, but Limp on the chase. Chessie there with the pounce. He actually found him too. Do they have the detection? Z-Freak coming in hot. Avalanche is there. And with the Chuck, they get the kill. 3 Secret heroes down. Limp on the double. And all of a sudden, compLexity right back in this game.
BKBs.
Well, a couple minutes later, but it's the same move from Secret. Smoking, Moonlight Shadow, both times down the mid lane and then plunging deep into the enemy jungle. They might get the jump here. Onto Handskin, moving into position. They also try to isolate Swindles, but Shadow Demon will back off. They settle for the Dazzle kill. Not catastrophic, but this could be 2-hero Ravage from Bulba, bringing the Beastmaster into position where Arteezy can try to focus him down. Impetus is streaming in, and Puppey not going to let his opposing captain get out without a fight. The Beastmaster drops as well. Slowly working topside is the Slark, but Bulba there to prevent any sort of free push. So this time Secret, they get a little more flesh, with whether it's with the Lunas or the Medusas, Terrorblades, or in this case the Drow Ranger. But a great gust. Envy able to lock down Limp right as he jumps in, and oh my god, that damage already almost down to critical HP. The Blake Ravage comes forth from Bulba, locking Limp down even through the shallow grave. They will get the kill, and now they look for more, but they've also managed to roll in and focus Envy in this fight. Still the Marana, healthy for now, chucked up and down, will end up dying, so they lose that double Starfall that is a source of much damage for the team, but it doesn't seem to matter. They still find a secondary kill, bringing down the Tiny. It's Puppey cleaning up. Z-Freak likely to be next, rolls away, gets the Boulder Smash back to safety, and Slark tries to join the fray, makes it so far a 2 for 2, but that was with a buyback and a dieback on the Tiny, so effectively a 2 for 3 here. And Secret are still sieging. They've already taken a melee. They will grab the range now as well. A pretty clean siege from them, and then Chessie has the misfortune to walk right into a sentry, trying to make a play for the team. Ends up giving another kill. Both cores dying a collective total of 3 times in that battle. Costly for compLexity, and it might just be so costly that Secret look to...
When his Aegis is about to expire. They have like 15 seconds, I think.
I think they're going to lose a Rax by then, Ben, if they do wait, but...
You can start the fight right now and just try and hold off.
They may have no choice. Arteezy's the one to start it, though. They get eyes on Limp. They're going to focus him down. He will be Grave from the high ground, but Swindle's getting caught out here. Silenced after the Ravage. The follow-up comes through. Z-Freak not dead yet, but very, very low. Has to turn tail. Has to run away. The disruption preventing a full retreat. Swindles will drop. The rest likely to follow soon, along with the Rex, I should say. His handskin almost gets pierced by those puppy impetuses, single-handedly mowing down compLexity heroes. This is like shooting fish in a barrel at this point for El Capitan and Secret. 2 lanes of Rex, already focusing tier 4 towers, skipping that bottom lane entirely. They feel the game's in hand, and truth be told, I don't think there are many people at home who would disagree.
That's a pretty cool strategy by Secret. I think like they wanted the armor on like the Dazzle, but Dazzle was actually like very useless this game. Like the Graves helped a little bit, but I like the super varied damage types from Secret. I liked how Puppy ended up getting a lot of farm while still doing a lot of damage early, and I think Limp performed particularly